welcome back to Lindsay's Little Library. So I wanted to come on here and just have a little bit of a chat with everyone and let you know kind of a little bit of the process of Lindsay's Little Library. How does that sound? Probably not as complicated as you think it is. So it's the end of the year, and as a booktuber, there are certain videos that you kind of put out at the end of the year. One of them being your favorite books of the year, which I am definitely working on. This is a tough year to come up with my favorites. Like, it might be a decent list because we had some really good reading done this year. But those are some of the videos I absolutely love to see, and I hope you guys do as well. But there's another group of videos, and it's all around reading goals for the next year. But I was having a discussion with some of my friends. I was having a discussion with my husband about this. And I want to let you guys know that you won't see a goals video from me. I personally don't need to set any formal goals around my reading. My goal with reading is to read good books. That's my goal. And if that means I'm reading 100 books or I'm reading 10 books, if that means I'm reading diverse books or historical books or whatever that means, I just look for good books. Do I have an idea of kind of what I want to read? Sure. Do I want to read more books off my shelf? Absolutely. I just don't feel, or I don't see the value in setting formal goals and putting them out to the universe when I know that I will not prioritize them in the way that I prioritize other goals in my life. So I do have my full-time day job. I work in the financial industry, and that takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. I love my job, and I have a lot of goals set around my professional life. My husband and I also own a business. We have a lot of goals set around that life. We have 3 children. We have a household, a lot of goals set around that life. And so, not that I am not one to set goals. I wouldn't be where I am in my life if I didn't set goals, but I view my reading as my hobby, as my downtime, as something to look forward to that I don't necessarily want to put parameters around, which is why I stopped doing TBR videos quite a while ago as well, because then I don't want this to feel like a job. Even though I love my job, even though I love the other things that have goals associated with it, that's enough goals for me. So I will have loose ambitions. Obviously, read more of my books on my shelf, maybe pick up some new authors. Loose ambitions. And that's as much as I'm going to call them. I'm not going to call them goals. So I'm really curious to know if there's anybody else out there who, like me, doesn't necessarily like to set reading goals. And even the number of books I read, if you guys follow me on Goodreads, I set my yearly goal at 50 because I know I'm going to make 50. And maybe I will even set it at 10. Like, I more or less like to set that number goal because I like how it tracks your year in books that way. So I can look back on how what I've read and what I've picked up. But as far as goals going forward, just, good for you, not for me. Not for me. But I'm wondering if I'm the only one out there, because it definitely seems like there is an abundance of goals videos that have been popping up on YouTube lately. And then there's part of me that's like, maybe I should set some goals. Nope, not going to happen. So let me know if you are also one that doesn't necessarily set formal reading goals for yourself. Now, I do have goals around my YouTube channel. Again, informal goals. This is just something fun. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would hit 6,000 subscribers on my channel. Never in my wildest dreams. But I did, and I'm going to keep going because this is something super fun that I really enjoy doing. That's a little bit of a hobby for me that centers around reading, which is my true passion. So a huge thank you to everyone out there that has supported me, even though I might not do the exact same things everybody else is doing out there, like, TBR videos and goals. But I really enjoy your presence here. I really enjoy being able to chat about books and talk in the comments. I love the support you give me. Oh, and I also have an Etsy shop. Kind of forgot about that. So I have goals around that as well. So now you can see it, that I just don't see value in setting goals around my reading life. Because they're not going to be prioritized because I have other things on top of it, and it's just something I really love to do. So thank you for the support in my Etsy shop. That's not going away, so that will continue to be something I focus on this year, as well as bringing you some fun content to talking about my books that I've been reading, working with my fabulous other booktube friends out there. Booklist Thursdays is alive and well. We're doing that every Thursday, so can we call those goals? Maybe, but nothing that I'm like gonna put down on paper. It's just something I'm gonna do because I like it, and once I stop liking it or stop finding value in it or enjoying it, then I know that it's run its course and I'll move on. That's not happening anytime soon. We're definitely here and sticking around, but I can't tell you what I'm gonna read this next year because I have no idea. It's just gonna be something I pick up, and I don't know what that is yet. But I am enjoying watching other people's goal videos. I love the determination and the variety of things people are doing this year, but you won't find it over here. I'm an anti-book goal person. That makes me sound bad. It's not. It's very freeing. Just pick up whatever I want. To an extent, I do have my book clubs that I do, but I've also been giving myself a lot of freedom in the last year that if the book doesn't sound great to me, it's okay if I don't read it, and I can still be welcome to book club and the world is not going to end. I know it's a crazy concept. But that's just a little discussion I wanted to have. I really just wanted to come on here and be like, please tell me there are other people out there that don't set reading goals. And I'm not the only one. So I can't tell you what I'm going to have this coming year other than I'm going to talk about really good books. I'm going to probably buy some more books. I am going to read some not so great books. I am going to give you some really awesome recommendations, and I'm going to make some more book sleeves. There we are. Those are my ambitions. We're not calling them goals. So yeah, comment below, like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts on that, and I look forward to an amazing reading year in 2022. Talk to you later. Bye.